You ever notice this, though? You know, I don't know why it made me think of it, but whenever you go into a bridge or a thing, a lot of these big ones, you always have to stop for a toll. Are there any fucking ruder people on the planet than the people who run tolls? You can't have a moment with them. You can't get along with them. They honestly somehow got it into their fucking job head that's their bridge. And I don't fucking stop and go, well, you know what? It ain't your bridge. Stop acting like it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, I agree. And it's like if you hand them a 20 because you don't have the exact change, it's like they're disgusted to have to count out change.
But can you imagine being there all day, counting change?
Just taking an exhaust.
And people are in their cars. They're fucking rocking. They've got their windshield wipers going. You'd be pissed.
I think if there's ruder people, it may be at the DMV, where you go to get your driver's license.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, are they rude. And it's because they know they can. You have to go there. You have to get your license.
You can't get around it.
Yeah, you have to deal with them. So they could care less. They are so nasty, so rude. They'll speak just barely above a whisper. And then when you say, excuse me, I didn't hear you, or I didn't understand you, then it's like you just put them out for their entire day.
All right, but now I'm going to defend them again. All right, play devil's advocate with you.
Okay.
No one ever as a little kid dreams of working at the DMV. They have got to feel like every day they're at the DMV. It's got to be a fucking painful place to work.
But it's like the jobs where you deal with people the most, those jobs have the people that hate people the most. I know I have left doctors' offices. I've quit going to doctors because their staff is so rude. I think maybe a doctor's office staff, it could be the rudest people anywhere.
I'll say this, and people, I don't know whether you always get this from the show, but in his regular life, Fez feels slighted so much of the time. I don't know whether you're overly sensitive or you take things personally, but you do feel slighted quite a bit of the time.
Yeah, I had a doctor where I just wrote him a letter saying you have lost a patient because of your rude staff.
Did he care?
He actually called me twice, left messages for me asking me to please come back.
You wouldn't take his call?
No, I never called him back, and I didn't answer his phone calls.
Talk about rude. Now, you think that made you feel better to write the letter?
Yeah, it totally made me feel better to write that letter.
Wait, maybe I ought to make you read some of the letters we get. That's why I'm not a letter writing. I think it's a fucking pussy way to go about it. You so an asshole. Why not sit down and discuss it? Maybe you'd hear what was going on in the guy's mind.
I just wanted him to see this letter showing that his staff had cost him a patient.
Again, I'll make you read emails.
Don't.
I should, since that's the way you live your life. Because I always just laugh at those fucking emails because, again, I think it's a pussy fucking move. It's not a conversation. You write it down like it's fucking matters, like it's the Constitution. It doesn't mean shit to me. I know you got upset about your diner the other night, and you haven't been back?
No, I am in the middle of a boycott right now. We have one diner where I live on Roosevelt Island in New York, and I called up the other night, Sunday night, to get something to eat, to order a delivery. I go, I'd like to place an order for delivery, please. I get told, we're too busy, call back, click. I get hung up on. So I never called him back, and I have not been back to that diner, and I eat at that diner a lot. I order that at that diner at least 2 times a day, usually.
What meals do you order?
I usually get something for breakfast there, and I get dinner there.
They deliver your breakfast, they deliver your dinner.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll stop in. Like if it's a weekend, I'll usually go down there and eat. Yeah. And read the paper while I'm there.
But the guys were busy.
Yeah, they were busy.
They did not know it was you. Whoever called was going to get the same thing. We're in the weeds. We've got a problem. Call back.
I'm a pretty regular customer. They may have known it was me. They've recognized me on the phone before. So there's a possibility they knew it was me.
Maybe you're like the weird uncle who doesn't cook and orders food twice a day.
Well,
to be delivered into his room.
I honestly don't cook. So I kind of depend on the diner, but I give them a lot of business too. So right now I am in the middle.
I bet you do. Stopped your heart.
I am in the middle of a boycott. This is day 3.
What's a normal breakfast for you there?
I will usually get like an egg thing, like an egg sandwich there. I'll get I'll get some sort of fruit salad thing that they have for breakfast.
All right. So that's not big money. And then what's your dinner?
Dinner is something like a club sandwich or their roast chicken dinner. I get that. Maybe I get their chicken kebabs. Those are really good over rice. So usually dinner runs me probably about $12 there, $13.
So it's not that big a deal to lose you. Let's face it. Now, here's the defense of this place. It's an island. It's one place that seats about what?
I would say probably
70?
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
All right, maybe more. Let's say 60 then.
Okay.
60. Now, it's the only place to eat on the entire island. An island of, let's say, 10,000 people?
Yeah, 10,000 people.
And it seats 60.
Right.
And all you people, anyone out there who doesn't cook or doesn't feel like cooking, only go to there or the Chinese place, right?
Yeah, those are the 2 restaurants where you can eat.
So you got to figure, Fez, they're a little overwhelmed. You just went out and at it in the last couple of years, another 8 buildings.
Yeah, but I'm always nice to them. Why are they rude to me on the phone?
They didn't know it was you. They're in the weeds. We're busy, call back. Boom.
Well, then apparently they don't need my business, and the boycott is the right thing to do.
You're not going to bring them to their knees. There's no other restaurant.
I thought about...
That's like saying I'm going to boycott the government.
I thought about going down there and talking to the owner right after this happened, because I was just spitting mad when it happened Sunday night. And I thought about going down and talk to the owner. I didn't go down there that night because I knew he wouldn't be there, and then I didn't have time the next morning. So now I kind of feel like I've waited too many days to complain.
All right, over or under, how long does this last, Earl?
I would go less than a month.
Wow.
Less than a month.
I thought you could hold out for a couple of months, but maybe I'm crazy. Pitsy, how long do you think Fez will be able to last? Remember, it's the only restaurant he doesn't cook.
2 weeks.
I can go a lot longer than 2 weeks, Pitsy.
How long can you go?
I could probably go, I would say, till the summer. I could go maybe like 6 months.
No way. A, you can't go 6 months. And B, I bet nobody notices. I bet they don't go, if you're such this regular, you act like you're one of the pals, I bet no one goes, hey, Mr. Watley, where you been? Where's that egg sandwich and turkey club you order every day?
I'll let you know when somebody notices. I will be honest about that, because you see the delivery guys up and down the island every day. Mm-hmm. So I'll run into somebody from that restaurant.
You're going to try to make eye contact with them. I say you have to totally ignore them, walk by without trying to be discovered. You're trying to be discovered now, so you think that your little boycott has some heat. Why don't you do this? A different kind of boycott. You carry a sign back and forth. These people were rude to me on the phone.
If I had the time, I probably would do that.
Oh, we'll give you the day off.
Maybe I should write...
To make a dick out of yourself, we'll definitely give you the day off.
Maybe I should write a letter to the Main Street Wire, the Roosevelt Island newspaper.
Shit, that would be nice. Shane, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey guys, how's it going? I didn't know that diners on Roosevelt Island delivered TV dinners.
Yeah, TV dinners is his only other type of... You'll be back to that, which is not good for your heart, Fez.
No, those are really bad for my heart, so I gotta avoid those, too, as best I can.
Why, we're talking a turkey club and fries, bacon, cheese, fries, and then an egg sandwich in the morning. I'm guessing cheese on it?
Yeah.
Bacon?
Yes.
How's this good for your heart?
Well, none of it's good for my heart, but I have to be able to live. I have to be able to eat.
I said the 6 months might make you live. This might be the only thing to keep you alive. Face wants to talk to you. Face, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
1446, buddies.
Yeah, brother.
If Fezzi went down there to talk to the owner, he wouldn't need delivery. He could have just taken the food home.
Absolutely. This is 200 yards from his fucking lazy house. His doctor also tells him to walk. He won't do it. He has a Chinese boy bring him an egg sandwich every 15 minutes. It can't be good, Fez.
Well, I mean, it's that's what a delivery service is for.
But why didn't you walk down 200 yards, say, I see you're busy, give me a turkey club?
Because I was too mad at getting hung up on at that point. I thought about walking down there and mentioning it to whoever was on duty.
Bill, you're on Fez.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bill.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, that place is the worst place in New York City. I went there and I just ordered like mashed potatoes and gravy. It took them 30 minutes just to make those. And then I come to find out there was just milk and sugar. It was just disgusting.
Oh, that's bullshit. The Trellis is a fucking strong place. It's a strong diner. It's a nice Greek diner, great family. Greek family owns it.
It's really, it's good diner food. I really enjoy it. That's one of my problems with this. My appetite's fighting me.
And he's going to break. The boys are giving you 2 weeks to a month. You say 6 months.
I say 6 months before I finally, get over this enough to be able to call them back.
And apologize.
I am not going to apologize to them.
Jack, you're on Fez.
Hey, guys. Hey, Fezzy, good luck when you go back there. You know what they're going to do to your food, man. They're going to spit hole in that shit.
And they're going to come in it, which you might like. I'm sure they probably have.
See, if I go down there and make a deal out of this with the owner, then I do have to cut all ties off for the rest of my life, because once I complain in person and they know who it is, that's when the spit starts flying, I bet.
Paul, you're on Fez.
Yeah, hey, guys. Listen, I don't always get through, but I still listen to you guys. I don't hang up.
Yeah, and then sometimes people get in, they get their balls busted. It doesn't mean we don't love them. Everybody's in a barrel sometimes in this world. Why you gotta take everything so personal? Who are you, fucking Queen Elizabeth? You some blue blood that everything has to be delivered to you properly and quickly? It's a harsh world out there, Fezzy. These fucking Greeks are working their fingers down to their elbows every night to bring the weird uncle his little egg sandwich.
If they had said to me, you know what, we're really busy and we can take your order, but it's going to be a while, that would have been fine. I would have had no problem with that.
The guy's in the weeds. How do you know he didn't have a gun in his face?
It was the call back and hang up on me. It was the click that got me.
Larry, you're on Fez.
Hi, buddies.
Yeah.
Fezzy, why don't you cook, man? Cooking is so simple. It's so easy to do. I mean, you can crock pot. You can even get liners for the crock pot. We even got to clean the crock pot. You can get you got a dishwasher. You don't have to wash the dishes. Just rinse them, scrape them, rinse them, put them in there, and then stack them up and dry. I mean...
Hold on. I've had this conversation with Fez 1,000 times. Why don't you at least try cooking? You refuse to try.
Yeah, I mean, the few times that I tried, disaster. And I understand, try again. But it's just, to me, it's really disheartening to try to cook, especially when things turn out like crap.
Now your eyes are starting to fucking well.
It does.
Why does that hurt your feelings, though?
What?
That you're not fucking a cook. Why would you sit here and you feel like a failure for that?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you should be able to take care of yourself. You shouldn't need someone to bring you food.
So now you feel like you're less than a man.
Well, I'll say less than a person.
Yeah, because even women can cook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a disaster anytime I've tried to cook. It's either burn on the outside and raw on the inside, or...
You're not paying attention to it. You're walking away. You're looking at your TV. There's no way to burn food if you're paying attention to it. It's impossible.
You know what? One thing I've always tried to make is French toast.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And that's not walking away. That is just, and nothing but just melted, dripping bread. Anytime I've tried it.
What do you got the fucking heat on? You're probably not cooking it on the right heat.
What's the right heat? I've tried it high heat. I've tried it a lower heat.
You gotta sit there and flip it as French toast. It's like saying I can't make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. A fucking child can make French toast.
See? I can't. Anytime I tried to flip it, I'm scraping it off the bottom of the pan. I am a disaster in the kitchen. That is why I don't cook.
You're a disaster in the fucking radio studio. You don't let that fucking bother you. You still show up day after day. This show feels like bad French toast to me. What do I care? I'll fucking eat it. Let me go to Phil. Phil, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, hi. I was going to ask Fez if he should man up and just walk down there. They'd probably give him a deal. Number two, he makes his living in communication, and he can't talk to these people.
He gets slighted, and he gets upset over different things. Why don't you go down there, Fez, squirt out a couple like you did here over the fucking French toast?
I wonder if I've missed my opportunity to go down there and talk. It happened Sunday night, and I don't know if now it just seems too long to have waited.
Josh, you're on Fez.
I think Fezzy's about to cry over there, man. I was hoping to get in the big-ass prize closet.
He just welled up, but this one was a surprise because it was just over French toast, so I'll send you in.
He doesn't get a prize for this. Hold on, buddy. You're getting the Harry Smith Project live, courtesy of Shout Factory. Live performances from Lou Reed, Elvis Costello, Beck, many more. You can check it out at shoutfactory.com.
Kirby, you're on Fez.
Hey, Fez, you said these guys recognized your voice on the phone before, right?
Yes, yeah.
Hello, it's saying sandwich time. My French toast is gooey.
Well, maybe he did recognize your voice, and he knew that you wouldn't mind calling back because he knows how nice you are.
Nice. The guy has his balls sticking out of his fucking shorts every time one of these little immigrants tries to bring him food.
Oh, I
that
do
ain't
not.
Nice. I know they've seen your asshole. I'm guaranteed of that.
Well, they want a tip, don't they?
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, Fezzy, you're on the fast track of becoming fucking Billy Staples.
Billy Staples?
You're going to have somebody take care of you. You can't make fucking French toast. You picked the worst fucking place in New York to live for a guy who doesn't... You live in a city that's got to have 5,000 diners. Great food, 24 hours a day. And yet you went and picked a thin sliver in the middle of the fucking river to live that only has one diner. So when they hurt your feelings, you're not going to get anything.
I know. That's my problem. I would love for there to be another diner on that island.
That's not going to happen.
So I could take my business across the street and be able to say that line.
There's no space on that island. It's not an island for people. It was for fucking jails and TB people. You see what my point is this. You put yourself in a position where you can't have options, and then you get your fucking feelings hurt.
They definitely hurt my feelings.
Dennis, you're on Fez.
Hey, buddies, love the show. Hey, Fez, I used to be in the restaurant business, and as an owner of the restaurant, whenever the customers would make comments, it's going to be well appreciated. It's not too late to go back there and say to the owner, listen, I've come here all the time, and I'm not happy. Then they're really going to make you nice food, Fez. You're going to...
Crawl there on your hands and knees, Fezzy, and fucking go over there and apologize.
I am not going to apologize. I don't have anything to apologize for.
Let me just go to somebody else. Earl. Should he crawl in there on his hands and knees and squirt a couple out like he did for us?
I think that's the move, Fez. You can play the sympathy card.
Yeah. Play the sympathy card. You know what to do?
What?
You still got that wheelchair from when you were in the hospital? I'll fucking roll you down there. We'll put an napkin over your fucking lap. You have a little spittle. I didn't get my food.
I'm not going down there to apologize. They should apologize to me.
For what?
For being rude on the phone.
They can't. They're fucking not used to people wanting to live there. You've turned this place into your mother. They're just a business, Fez. The guy's probably getting minimum wage. He works 2 nights a week, probably. He doesn't know where everything is. We're busy. Call back later. And for that, fucking 52 hours later, you're still holding the vendetta.
Yeah, I'm still furious about it. As furious as I was Sunday night when it happened.
You think they're laughing at you?
Probably.
Then what do you think they said this? I told the old faggot not to call him over for a while. Ah!
I find out that happens, I'll never be back.
Troy, you're on Fez. You'll be back within a week.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, my kid got one of these Easy Bake Ovens for Christmas, a 6-year-old. He's cooking shit every night. Brownies, cookies, cinnamon rolls. I mean, you can live off this stuff. Just get you an Easy Bake Oven.
First of all, this stuff tastes like garbage. My cousin had one. Second, how much time Fez got? He's got to cook with a light bulb. You got a fucking beautiful kitchen in that place. Use it. Stop walking away from the stove when you're cooking. I know you are. How else can you burn if you're fucking watching it?
It like gets too hot all of a sudden. It's like out of nowhere it gets too hot.
Because you walk back and you're watching your cartoons. You gotta be.
I'm paying attention.
All the times I grill food for you, I never even get Fez to stand next to me. I try to go, hey, look, this is all you gotta do, blah, blah, blah. You cook it off heat. He wanders back in and just turns on the fucking box. Oh, how he stares at that TV. He loves it so. Billy, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, Fez was all upset because he feels he can't take care of himself because he can't cook.
Yeah.
If he wants something to really cry about, I mean, he had a heart attack. That really proves he can't take care of himself.
Ouch.
That was just mean.
He's doing what he can. He's eating egg sandwich and turkey club every day.
It's not all the time, but that's just an example.
Aren't you supposed to be eating oatmeal or something?
Yeah, I'm supposed to have oatmeal. Flavorless oatmeal.
Sounds delicious.
Every day.
Forever.
I know. Eventually you're gonna crack. No one can put themselves up to those standards. Those heart attack standards.
What if you just tried it for one meal? What if one meal you went it without melted cheese? What if you just had one meal where you're not melting cheese?
That wouldn't put a dent in me.
Todd, you're on Run Fez.
Yeah, maybe the reason the diner hung up on Fez, they didn't know it was him. They thought it was Stalker Patty.
You do sound just like her anymore.
I do not sound like Stalker Patty. And, I understand, there's phone screening that has to be done here.
There's phone screening that's got to be done here?
All right, I can understand a famous dog getting a send-off.
I can imagine getting a send-off. And this is you laughing.
A gadget, I remember.
A gadget, I remember.
I don't hear it.
All right, well, anyway, Fuzzy, forget about this. You're going to crawl back to him within 2 weeks, so put it out of your mind.
I will not be back there within 2 weeks. Maybe someday down the road I can put this finally behind me.
What are you going to do, start eating Chinese 3 meals a day? You don't even have a pizza anymore.
No, we had a pizza place, and now that's gone. That got locked up.
Do me a favor, and I'm going to fucking tell you the truth. Put this thing out of your mind. Just go back and order the food you want and pretend it never happened. Pretend it never happened. Because you know what?
What?
You're proving nothing. No one knows they're in a fight with you. And you're making yourself suffer and worry. And I don't like when you do that.
I wish I could do that, Ron. I wish I could just forget about it and act like I wasn't insulted.
Why didn't you take that heart attack of yours and see this as a fresh chance to look at life and to try to appreciate life?
I kind of hoped that would happen, and it didn't seem to. It just never did.
Well, you got to make it happen.
Just seemed like a doom sentence.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. The fucking Silver Falls. It's Silver Falls. Why are you sobbing now? Why are you all watered up? Because life is not worth living?
No, life is worth living.
Because let me know. I'll turn the lights out for you. I'll fucking get a gun. I'll shoot you in the head like you were fucking Barbaro. I will put you out of your misery.
Don't do that. I don't want to go that way.
Then I'll get the call from your parents. Thank God. We loved them. We wanted to do it. We just didn't have the heart to do it ourselves.
I hope that conversation never happens.
Then your dad will like this. Let me send you a couple $100 so you can get the body down to Northern Virginia.
Do not bury me in Northern Virginia, whatever you do.
Then don't die before me, fucko, because I will take you right there. I swear to God. I'll throw you in the back of a truck and drive you down there, have Bri dig a hole, we fucking throw you in.
Don't do it, Bri. And don't tell my parents and my family, he told me.
Oh, I will.
Because they'll believe you. They will just accept it as fact.
And then I will read your fucking thing. What's that called? Eulogy.
Yeah.
He played so many characters on the show that bring us joy, the Roman helmet. On and on. Just fucking cracking up one person.
Please don't do that.
Mario, you're on Run of Fez.
Ronnie, this is Mario Petrillo, manager Petrillo's diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tell Fezzi, please come back. Bring his fat ass back, his non-tipping fat ass. He's our only customer. His $16 a day has put the business in jeopardy.
That's beautiful, Fez.
All right, this is not the diner that I go to.
Mario wants you to come back. Bring your big fat ass back.
Mario's just a smart ass is what he is.
Please, the diner is Chapter 11. You're $12 a day killing us. We're so sorry.
There you go, Mario. Justin, you're on Fez.
Hey there, Fezzi. The people on your own show didn't even realize that you wore the same shirt for 10 days. Do you really think the diner's going to miss you?
How long did you wear the same clothes?
3 weeks.
Have you been doing it again? Are you back into it?
No, I never did it again.
Because that was the clothes you were wearing.
Yeah, this was the outfit that I wore during those 3 weeks. Oddly enough, that comes up today.
So you really only take a fucking... He says outfit. This is what fucking kills me. An outfit is something that you buy that goes together. He has this dumb red T-shirt and this... What would you even call that fucking shirt?
A corduroy shirt.
A corduroy shirt and jeans. And yet in his mind, he's dressed in an outfit and he's come here.
Well, it's more than one thing. It's what I wore the exact same T-shirt and other shirt the whole time.
You got no style. You can't cook. You don't like music. They're going to take away your license to suck cock before you know it. You do not fit in.
I do the best I can.
Really?
I think so.
Now I'm starting to cry.
Uh-oh.
If I knew that, I'd start fucking bawling like a fucking twist. Eric, you're on Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, what's happening?
Hey, buddy.
Sounds like week again. Fezzi seems to really be crying a lot.
Well, he's not. I understand. The guy, it's like losing your mother. It's the place that made him food twice a day. Would be 3 times a day, but he's fucking busy now.
Right.
With another show. You used to eat that 3 times a day.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
You ever order Chinese?
Yeah, like once a week I would order Chinese. So I never really got into that realm as much as I probably should have. As much as I'm probably going to now.
Well, you can't order. I mean, you know... If you order from the same restaurant, you get sick of it.
Yeah, you just, and it's, at least with the diner, it was such a varied menu. It wasn't like a burger every single day.
Yeah, and sometimes it was Turkey Club. Believe me, I know you. You're not a varied guy. By the way, are we got any Chinese food back there? I'm fucking starving.
No, we don't.
What goes on? This is the worst kitchen in radio. What happens with you? I'm going to tell you this, or you're a disappointment as a chef. You're a disappointment. Redding, you're on Run of Fez.
Hey, buddies.
Yeah.
Yo, I missed Pittsburgh Platter, by the way.
Yeah, he was the best.
Maybe Fez should just, when he calls, say, this is Fez Watley, right?
You know what? You ought to give him those, do you know who I was? And play him some of the stuff before you peaked. Do you know who I was at one time?
I'm not going to give him a do you know who I was.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to give them a do you know who I am.
Huh.
They should just be nice to a good customer.
Here's Matt. Let me go up here to Matt. Matt, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Oh, we lost you already. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Hi, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Hey, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Hey, I was wanting to see, Fezzi, how's that boycott going with the restaurant?
Oh, yeah, Fez has boycott at the diner. What exactly did they do wrong to you?
This was a few Sundays ago, and what happened was I called up. I was going to order my regular delivery meal, and the guy on the other end who answers the phone says, "Too busy, call back," and hangs up on me. So I got really indignant about it, pretty upset about it, and decided to boycott the diner. So what's happened?
Where are we right now? We're 2 weeks in?
It's a little over 2 weeks.
All right, congratulations. You held up strong. Who only gave 2 weeks? Was that the writer? Did you think? Or no, it was Pitsy.
Pitsy
Was the earliest, he said you would only go 2 weeks.
Well, let me just explain this. The boycott is over.
No.
Yeah, the boycott is over. Went back to the diner. I walked past the diner last Saturday.
Saturday? You didn't even come close to 2 weeks?
So it was last Saturday, I walked past the diner, the owner waved to me, and I took that as all right, hey, I want to welcome you back to the diner.
So he never understood what you're upset about?
No.
Just probably thought you were on a business trip.
Yeah, exactly.
What'd you end up ordering?
Let's see, I ordered the baked chicken and a large soup. Because it was I didn't have anything in the house. I wanted to keep the boycott going. I didn't have anything in the house, and I'm like, I don't want to go across the street to that grocery store. And it was cold outside, so I just went ahead and ordered.
Well, it was exciting radio while it lasted.
I broke down. So, but I have the feeling that they missed me. I have the feeling that they knew I wasn't there and that something was wrong.
So should we not listen to you when you complain about things? You'll just break? That's the way I'd take it.
No, you should listen to me. I mean, I think that was a legitimate complaint, and they had 2 weeks without my business. Just under 2 weeks without my business. And I thought that was, at that point, I thought, well, boycott enough.
Well, normally a boycott will end under 2 weeks if they come out and do something. Did you get the free chicken?
No, I didn't get any free chicken. No, I didn't get anything free.
So it really wasn't a boycott. It was you just didn't go there for 2 weeks.